I don't think she's crazy. I think she knows what she's doing and she's gonna kill him. But I don't know. Just
Clark had been in the works, I'd say, for a good 10 years with parents who had really been advocating for the next step in Montessori for their students. So they had probably started in the early 80s, and the school district was not interested in having a Montessori middle school. It was still really experimental. I think that once the studies started to show, the numbers started to show that young people were starting to give up in middle school. The public school dropout rate was really high. Uh, they finally turned to us and said, maybe it's time, why don't you work on this and bring a proposal. So we worked on it for 2 years. A number of teachers from the elementary Montessori schools and a number of parents. And we did our homework and we came up with a proposal, shared it with the board, and the board approved it. Later, then actually, after the second year of the middle school, when students were getting ready to leave to go to traditional high schools, they started to talk to us a lot about wanting a high school. So they were doing a project at that time called the Change Project. And I said, your job is to figure out something in your community or in your school or somewhere that you would like to change and create a way to make that happen. So several of them got together and they created a project they created a project for a Montessori high school. They did their research, they read the Erdkinder essay, they wrote their papers, and they made presentations that were very compelling. Of course, who's going to end up creating the high school? The adults have to show up for that. So we weren't terribly looking forward since we were just on the heels of the middle school, but we caught their enthusiasm. We got excited about it too. And I went with one of the parents to one of the people in the central administration who would give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, who really did not want this to happen. And as we talked to her about the vision of a really different kind of high school that really could meet the needs of lots of different young people and guarantee that they'd be graduating. You could watch the body language of the administrator go from being very closed to leaning forward and listening and hearing what we had to say. It was a wonderful meeting. And at the end of it, even though we didn't have the thumbs up yet, we knew she was going to say yes. And she did. So we only missed 1 year of students there. We had 2 years of middle school. We missed 1 year while we were preparing the high school. And then we added ninth grade that fourth year, and then we built 1 year at a time after that.